Hey guys, Rich here at Flipping for a Living. I hope you're having a great Saturday afternoon, or whatever day it is. I guess it's not necessarily Saturday afternoon, where and when you're watching. But I had a great Saturday morning at yard sales. I bought a house. The very first yard sale I went to, never expected to buy a house, but I did. I bought this little Tykes Dora themed playhouse. Could not believe my eyes when I snapped this thing up for 25 bucks. I'm gonna post it for 150, 125 for sure. Make a solid $100 bill on this. First sale, what a great way to start the morning, to know that you have $100. Guaranteed profit. Gonna sell it locally, gonna sell it quickly on Facebook Marketplace. In the bank, money in the bank. Check out those new digs. And what I love about this, you guys, being the type of reseller that I am, I haven't pigeonholed myself into just doing clothing or electronics, just one item. Video games, a lot of people just so focused on video games when there's a plethora, there's hundreds and thousands of, well, literally millions of different things that you can make money on, as we've talked about before. Because when I went to this first sale, two of my competitors were there. They didn't even glance at this. They didn't even look twice at it. Maybe they're lazy, maybe they don't realize that there's a free $100 bill sitting right there. Anyways, that's the great way to start our day. Now we're gonna go into the backyard and check out some of my other awesome finds of the day. Before we hop into the yard sale finds from today, I wanna ask your guys' opinion on something, and that's this. There is a tabletop for this, but I took it off because it's kind of a veneered laminate arborite type finish top of the table, and it's chipped up and damaged, so I'm not even going to include it in this package. I picked this up at a local thrift store for $140. There's 4 mid-century chairs, as you can see, at least in my opinion they are. There's no marking on them. They're definitely not Eames Herman Miller type stuff. I don't know 100% who the manufacturer is, but I got a pretty good idea. And if you have any insight, I am looking for your opinion on this stuff. And this is the Knolls, what I consider to be 100% authentic Knolls, what'd they call it? Hurricane base? Hurricane series? Tornado series? Twister? What is that called? I'm losing my mind sometimes. Anyways, it's Knolls. This is Knolls stuff. And I posted a couple pictures on one of the Facebook mid-century marketplace sites, and I had a fair amount of feedback. A lot of people agree with me that this is authentic. It is aged a little bit. Somebody else is trying to tell me that these are definitely knockoffs. And man, I have looked so close. I went on the Knolls website and right down to every detail, including the screws, the weight of the base, that it's actually an iron base. I'm 98% sure this is a Knolls set. And I'm just curious your opinion on it. Again, no actual markings. The Knolls sticker that's usually on the bottom of here has come off, and so I really have no other way of authenticating it other than just doing heavy research and comparing every single little detail. So let me know what you think. The chairs, although they look pretty white right now in the sun, there's some slight yellowing on them, which really leads me to believe that they're authentic in their age. I don't think that you could buy a knockoff from Yisk or IKEA and it would have aged like this in 5 or 10 years. If IKEA or Yisk was knocking this stuff off 30 years ago, then maybe. Anyways, just wanted to show you guys that. Might be a super duper good find. We may end up just keeping this, my wife and I, finding the top for it, because I only did pay about 115 American, 140 Canadian, so super good find. This base alone, $600 to $800 people are asking on eBay. So now let's check out my finds for today. So basically I have all my finds for Saturday morning laid out here behind me. I'm gonna go over them real quick, and I gotta do it quick because It is a beautiful day, about 85, 90 degrees. And why do we do what we do? Because we want to set our own hours, we want to do what we want, and we want to do it on our time. And I got an afternoon barbecue, hot tub, backdoor yard game party gonna happen right away into the wee hours of the morning. And I want to be ready for it. So let's go through this stuff really quick. Not in necessarily chronological order of how I found them today, but this was a nice little find. It's a Harley Davidson jacket, and I don't believe this one is a Harley Davidson jacket, but it does have the Harley Davidson group owner patch on it. These two jackets were 30 bucks for the pair. I don't even care if this isn't Harley Davidson, because I sell leather jackets of this quality for $100 all the time. So if it's Harley, it's going to be a lot more. Don't even know what that one's going to comp at, but I knew right away with this I was going to triple my money, but more likely going to get 5 times our money on those two jackets. A few little dollar finds for the day, or actually they were $1.50 each. The My Little Pony stuffies, a little Rudolph still with the tag on it, and a Hello Kitty tie. This was $7.50 for the 5 of them, and that's easily going to be, well, possibly 10 times our money, but for sure 50 bucks for that lot. I'd be shocked if we got anything less than that. Stuffies, they're a dime a dozen at yard sales, right? I usually like to pay 25 or 50 cents. These ones I paid $1.50 for, but these are still very popular. They tags on, and these are, you know, well into $30 plus per plush on a lot of these. So great investment. We got a vintage Diet Coke beach chair here. It's in really nice shape. A little bit dirty. I might just use the pressure washer on that and clean it up, make it look all brand new again. Yet another one of these macrame, crochet, what do you want to call them? Aluminum lawn chairs, vintagey ones. I'm getting 20 bucks for these, no problem. This was yet another one for $1. And on top of that, you guys, these were also all $1. Now, there is only 3, which is weird. I don't know how many times I've gone to a yard sale and there's been 3 chairs for sale. Not 2, not 4, but 3. 3 dining chairs, 3 lawn chairs. Anyways, the good news, they're only $1 a piece. So we're probably gonna get, I'd be surprised to get less. If I want to sell them like in an hour, 50 bucks off of this $3 investment, maybe push for 75, because they're actually, other than the yellowing, they're in really good shape. The vinyl isn't damaged or cracked or torn at all. So, and another thing on this one, you guys, just remember, keep this in mind. These were in the garage up high on some nails, and I bet you 98% of the people that walked through that garage didn't even know they were for sale, because they're looking down at the tables and they're not looking necessarily under the tables, and they're not looking above the tables. Some of the best things I've found have been hanging on the walls. So keep that in mind. A couple more blow molds. I've gone blow mold crazy the last few weeks. These guys were $1 a piece, so you know we're gonna make great money on those. I didn't get a chance to comp these yet, but I knew I wasn't gonna pass them up at $5 a piece, because they are John Deere themed. Everybody loves John Deere. And they're actually little tractors. They're like a string of lights that I think they're stringed together. Maybe they're not even stringed together. Right there, John Deere tractor light set, indoor or outdoor. Anyways, there's 2 of them. They're $5 a piece. There's no way those can't be worth $25, maybe more each. This is kind of just my random section for the day. Another one here. These were 20 bucks when they came out about 30 years ago. And these people sold them for $1, made in Germany. They're little coasters, crystal, I believe. $1 a piece, 2 sets. I'm curious to see if these depreciated or appreciated in value from the $19.99 that they were worth 30 years ago. I actually love this purchase, you guys. I'm really looking forward to comping this stuff. I didn't do it yet. Well, okay, now I'm lying. I don't want to lie. I did punch in Bollywood vintage VHS to see what popped up, and it looks extremely promising. That's as far as I went. I didn't comp any titles, any names, but I knew that at $5 for this whole box of these Bollywood tapes from the 80s, this stuff is super popular. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can get out of that. I'm sure it's going to be minimum 10 times our money. Here's a Blu-ray player, plays Blu-ray and DVD. That was just $3, no remote. These I got thrown in today with a $50 purchase at one sale because my wife likes prints. So maybe I'll let her have them, or maybe I'll sell them, depending on how much they're worth. See, and I'm already getting the wave. I'm getting the wave down from my wife. She's like, let's go, right? Let's go. There it is. So you get 5 more minutes of my life. Freebies, I'll always take any costume jewelry I can get for free. I got this whole little bin of it at a sale in a free bin. And this little, I don't know if it's for clay or woodworking, one or the other, but it's a vintage little set. That was in the free bin. That could surprise me and end up being worth a decent amount of money, like a free $20 or $30 bill. Texas Longhorns hat, that was $1. Good markup there, not sure what it is exactly. This little Ion iDJ to go. We can plug it into our phone. Don't ask me why they gave this away for $1, but I was more than happy to take it for $1. Here's another little pointer, you guys. If you can't get someone to come down on their price, these were $1 each, and it's a set of 5 for these, what are they, X-Men DVDs. He wouldn't come down on his price, so rather than come down on the $5 for the 3, I just got him to throw in 3 of these Gargoyle seasons. So all of these were $5 for all of these series of DVDs. That is going to be some huge profit. This TV, we plugged it in. It looks like it's working, although we didn't have the cable plugged in. She gave me a money back guarantee. She wanted $50. I worked this lady pretty hard to get her down to 35 because I'm going to sell this for 75 Canadian. I want to over double my money on that. So at $40, I wasn't going to double it, but at 75, we will. And it's got the remote and the manual. A couple more freebies, free posters. I don't know what they're from, but I'll take them all day long for free. This was kind of surprising. It wasn't much of a video game day out there, but literally back-to-back sales. I went to this sale, no box. Lady was asking $25. She took 20, so basically $15 American for the red version of the Wii. Everything is in there, just no box. So we should get 50 for that, no problem. And this one was 25, or sorry, it was 20. They didn't have a price on it. It's in there, it's all boxed in mint shape. And she ended up finding 3 games, and one of them is a Mario game, so that helps a little bit. So back-to-back sales, 2 Wii's, $35. That's gonna be quick, easy money there. This is the what the hell were you thinking part of my purchases. My wife's gonna be, when she sees these, like, what the hell were you thinking? But I believe there is money here. This was at a charity garage sale. And the thing about charity garage sales is people donate stuff, but the people selling it, they really have no idea a lot of the value of these things. These are probably gonna end up being quite valuable. As you can see, it's an incubator for little chicken eggs and an egg turner. They're brand new, still in the styrofoam, and I got the pair of those for $10. I didn't comp them. I'm feeling confident that there's no way that's not like $100 there. How could that not be worth $100? Something that you can raise your own chicks with and produce your own eggs. So maybe I'll be a farmer. Maybe that's what my next career will be if I ever give up reselling. And also at that charity garage sale was this little kind of mid-century cart, serving cart, $5 for that. I've been selling things like this on Facebook Marketplace quite easily for $25. So a quick $20 bill on that. And over here, before we come to the best part of the day, a little sparring kit, headpiece, gloves, and foot piece, $5 for the set. That's an easy $50 bill. TaylorMade golf club. It's left-handed, so that's actually a bonus. Again, one of the brands you want to watch out for, definitely TaylorMade, Nike, Cobra, Callaway. Well, there's a lot of them, but those are some of the big ones. And yeah, this TaylorMade driver, they had a price for 20. They would only go down to 15, but I've sold several of these already this summer for $50 a piece. So more easy money. That bike right back there, it's in spectacular shape. You can see it's just mint still, like the tires still have the little nubbies on them. It is just a Walmart brand. I know that's the Walmart brand, the next brand, but it was 30 bucks for that bike, Canadian, so about 25 or less American, and that'll flip in the next 24 hours for sure. I'm gonna be pushing for 75 for that. I'll go as low as 60, easy money, sell it quickly. Last couple things, and then we can get on to our big party. Go win some games on the patio. It's an old public address amplifier. Guy was asking 10 bucks. He gave it to me for 8 bucks. He actually had it plugged in to a little speaker and was playing a radio on it, so we know it's working. We're gonna get close to $100 for that, so I'm pretty stoked about that. These I just bought because I have no idea. They're, well, I know what they are. They're for hairdressers or their clients, and these are brand new, the capes, and they were $1 a piece, and there's 5 of them, so I'm sure there's gonna be some good money on those on Amazon. This is actually, I'll maybe take some time and comp these. This was actually a pretty crappy bin of records, but there's definitely 2 or 3 or 5 in there that I'll keep for myself. Who's that? Terrence Trent D'Arby. Oh no, that's good. That's a good record. The lady gave me this whole box for 5 bucks, so we'll pick out what's good out of there and we'll sell the rest at my garage sale for $1 a piece. We'll probably end up making $50 off of that, $5. I mean, the bucket is worth that alone, right? And I just got to organize for just a second here so I can show you my last big deal of the day. Okay, so 3 more deals here. This I didn't comp. I just wasn't not gonna buy it. It was 5 bucks for this whole box of old school gun magazines and manuals and stuff. There's gotta be money there, man. If I'm wrong on that one, I'm quitting. I'm quitting this flipping for a living. If I'm wrong that there's not at least $50 or $100 or more in that box. I mean, look, it's the word Winchester on there. How can that probably not be worth it? Only one of, what's that say? Oh, 1 of 1,000 of these books? We're gonna have to comp that one right away. I don't know what that is exactly. Let's get that out of the way and go on to the last couple things here. My 2 favorite deals. And it's a pointer I want to give you guys, okay? This sale here, it looks like movies. It's a lot of kids related stuff, but once you start looking a little bit closer, you're gonna see in there, oh, there's an Xbox game there, there's an Xbox game there. Oh, there's actually a GameCube game, but it's a garbage one. A few crappy DS games over there. I think I saw, yeah, look at that. There's a couple Wii games in here. Oh, Mario Kart. If this is actually Mario Kart, I just paid for this whole purchase. Oh, it's not. It's Wii Sports Resort. Sometimes that happens. But maybe Mario Kart will be in one of the other ones. But I asked how much these DVDs were, and the lady was like, a toonie. I'm like, what? She's like, no, like a handful for a toonie. As many as I could fit in my hand for a toonie. So basically about 8 or 10 of them. And then I'm thinking, well, she really wants to get rid of this stuff. So I just said, well, if that's the case, what do you want for all of them? And you got to do that sometimes. If someone's really low on their price, go for it. Just go for it. What's it do? What's it hurt to ask, right? She ended up saying that I could have everything for 15 bucks. So both boxes. I'm seeing that there's probably about 30 video games in here altogether. And if this is actually Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, I think that's about a $30 game all by itself. But we just experienced that the other one was not. So what is this one? It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. So that easily paid for this whole purchase. Like basically this one game out of here paid for about 30 games and about 100 or 125 DVDs. That bought and paid for it. I actually made 15 bucks. That's all profit. That's all profit, including the little pewter stein and the Green Bay Packers toque. And then, just like I did with these DVDs earlier in the day, this was kind of awesome. I went up to this sale, and one of my competitors was there, and he was looking at these CDs, and the guy told him $2 a piece. And so he's looking at the CDs. I'm not going to jump in there and start looking, especially at $2 a piece, right? So I see this little box of records, and I'm like, oh, how much are the records? Well, they're also $2 a piece, the guy said. So I start looking through those, and I'm not recognizing much in there. And then his buddy tells me that, yeah, that's all like dance and electronic and stuff like that. Oh, Fine Young Cannibals. Sorry, I'm getting distracted now. I haven't even looked at this stuff. Rick Ashley, how can you go wrong? So yeah, it's basically electronic dance club type stuff, alternative type. Oh my goodness, I'm in a rush. Anytime I get really thirsty, I start fumbling my words. Electronic alternative type music. So then I'm thinking, you know, at $2 a piece, what can we do on the box? You know, there's like 40 in there, and maybe he'll go $40, maybe he'll go $30. And I asked, just curious, what would you take for the whole box? And he hums and haws for a few seconds, and he's like, oh, you'll take them all? Well, I don't really need them. How about $5? And I wish I was making this up because it doesn't even make sense, but yes, $5, he said. And I'm like, wow, that's such a good deal. I said, I'll actually give you 10. And he was thrilled to get 10. It's all awesome, rare stuff. Like, it's easy to find polka, it's easy to find country, it's kind of easy to find pop. It's hard to find heavy metal and rap, and it's almost impossible to find alternative type music. So this could end up being one of the best scores of the year. And then on top of it, he's got all these DVDs, you guys. There's gotta be 500, and if you look again, it's all alternative stuff. So I'm pretty stoked about that, because again, it's tougher to find. You'll find all those other genres pretty easy, but this stuff's a little bit tougher to find. Same thing, I asked the guy, well, how about the CDs? The other guy, my competitor, was done looking at the CDs. He was now hovering over me over this record thing. And I said, well, how much for the CDs? He's like, how many? I'm like, all of them. He's like, oh, well, really? I don't need them. So I guess if you want to take all of them. I said, yeah, just, you might as well be done with it, and I'll take all of them. And he said $10. And my competitor, literally in this exact tone, he was like, what? You just said you wanted $2 a piece. Why $10 for everything? And I'm like, yeah, that's a really good deal. I'll give you 20. I handed the guy 20, and I walked away with about 500 CDs of alternative music. So it was a remarkable day, you guys. Spent just under $300, and not even including the music or these movies here. I've already got over $1,000 coming back. This is long tail, but it's going to be probably another $1,500 for sure, I'm thinking. So a fabulous day of yard sailing. If you guys have any questions or comments about this stuff, please put them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer them or get back to you. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so you know when all my new videos come out. Man, I hate when I do that, but I don't want to have too many breaks in the video. We don't want to do editing. We just want to talk. So that's it for this video, you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. Do you say button or do you say button? Button. Or notification bell, so you know when all my new videos come out. I hope you guys all have a great day and love what you do. Honey, you're supposed to join in. I hope you guys all have a great day and love what you do.